Because this is your school. I'm not it. I'm not like so we second is to see the uh that you have visual you have to get on the two love. If you complete that complete thing, but no visual and you love that if you more teacher. So now different part your so when we have ah and we spend money today. भुवनेश्वर योगा so we teach from that. So every day I something or online or prepare how to see how our video and very this complete of uh what is this develop the content for the translation so that number two will start not from uh, the we start now by next last start and So that systematic restructuring of the place. See, this matter of the guidelines, ultimate, let's say, when you put together, you not only create like like children, yeah, they kind of good love style. So like and then no, no. So the last can get it. Every region is a region of the one still reduced. Then we need so we also start thinking each of the so let us this is the message. We to all our we can and put thinking and that is your vision for here that you and the last English going on this for English and Indian and those are living book with you and practically it is that good. It is not what are very now we are the person get the yeah we have and this is called this so your next English book also will ask Rajesh, so will that we are India, not for police. Your we are good from that. You see, is it not case? Yes, sir. Yes. Because the message you are admitting now what is it will be a different kind of by after then so you have to take it as a take your product. If you have it off, set out. Don't mix up. Problem comes when you mix up work workplace. That's the problem. Depression also. Pray, God will do everything. Prayer without action is zero out. खाली प्रार्थना कर सब होगा. You have to work also, so you get a result for that. किसी पचारिवर अछि मु तो सब्जेक्ट को एड्रेस करियो जाऊ. From your side, anything you want? सकाळे आसला बेलकू वो पिला माने स्त्री मान निश्चय कहते जल्दी टिफिन दे बेळ गला 8:30 लेट पड़ो होची ना नहीं आपण मान भी संग संग कोन ओटे करिया पड़तो. We are also planning in the next MC to be placed if we can provide a free breakfast in the school from April. These are all it is there. It is MC agenda. It is there. And it will be hygienic, good food. You will decide as teachers, because you are the consumer, what menu you give, and then it will decide. So in that way, the stress factor will reduce. And another thing I said, we will give you less substitution classes. That arrangement also made so that you have enough time to do your work. Many times come up with 2 short substitution class there. ये खाता उधार लगे तो उल्टी जाएगी. नहीं, it's happened. So we know where is your pen. We are trying to address each of your pens. So now when you come here straight, work and go from here. Rest all we take care of. Whatever your problem is there, speak to your staff representative, coordinators, principal. The management is going to listen. We want to give a total corporate sector. When you go to the corporate, you go. If you go to RAW, or the defense, you have to keep your mobile there, go and work and come back. There's a sensitiveness. Why? Performance corporate level. Corporate have their own mobiles. A mobile टा बेसी problem का 80 बसला बेले घर कथा टिकट को एमती गला घर कथा घर arrangement कर दवा आमी जेम तो स्कूल पाएगा. So that you are concentrated, I am going to school, I am going to do something. द्वितीय तृतीय विषय एडवाइस दूची टीचर मन को न्यू सेशन. You know, ये को पिला माने करो बैकग्राउंड कौन, but problem होगी there is no transition. Class 3 रू class 4 को टीचर गला पिला माने भी गले से पिला माने क्लास 3 टीचर वर्ष पढ़ेला पर जानि कि ये भल पिला वीक पिला यार अछि फोर पिला को जे पर्यंत न को आजो द ट्रांजिशन से पिका स्प्रिंग मास्टर उद्देश्य जतले करा जायतला they will come and play the old teacher will hand over the student to the new teacher and then afterward she will say this is the student or a problem or a problem so your diagnosis program for the new classroom is not necessary because you are getting from your friend who has been there 1 year ताले कोन हो you can attend ए पिलाटा लेक्चर बोलु काम पढे दाउ के we are studying also French and German language in this school with a pre-indoctrination course in robotics and artificial intelligence. So this will be the high model school as per international standard. They take 10,000 rupees. We will take same 2,000. We will not extra charge from any parents. So I said the teachers should also get educated. Those teachers will complete this course and teach in our school. 1 year will hire outside, but then give one teacher, all these teachers who have to do this course can do, get a diploma, minimum diploma 1 year, and fluent in speaking. They can take these classes and they will be remunerated 10,000 extra in addition to the salary. It's all for very good. So option is open to everybody. You go for artificial intelligence, go for robotics training, because these are the part new generation part होची एई लाइन रे जीवो दिल्ली रे आपण जे कोन स्कूल जन लाइन लागि छी फ्रेंच लागत रहो लाइन लागि छी क्लास कर पेरेंट्स को लंबा एक लाइन छे so why not we can do it and we will start this year not next year so you can tell your friend Stuart school is Stuart school the best school हम गीत गाऊ न Stuart school रो जो इंग्लिश के तरह is the best school and it is only possible if you take a collective decision. I'm a car को जे तू जलखिया के घर को कहियो काम पे जरूर सारो पीटी दे दिसले नहीं तो एडी जलखिया तो से घर को घरे गले कोन दीपन को छाड़ता भी घर कथा घर स्कूल रास्ता पर आउ घर में से दुकान बंद ये दुकान खोल अब यदि आपण पाखे किछि सजेशन अछि देबे we have many in our basket दरकार नै हमरो फैन अछि जनरेटर ऑन कर दो कोन हां नै एटा भी कथा हबोनी नै चल जाई एटा होची मैनेजमेंट स्कूल रो जवान एडमिन कोना कोंती प्रॉब्लम they should have been ready with the generator. When programs are done, I always said do it in generator so that this is not disturbed. Principal sir. Yes. I have always said when any program is done, it is done in the generator only. So there is no interruption this work. Please remember that. So coordinator, senior coordinator, vice principal, all I am advising you, please see that none of the programs goes in the general. It should be in the. We have enough money. You can pay for 10 liters of diesel. No problem. Hello? अब किसी पचारिवर अछि हमर तो सेशन तो बहुत नवार अछि मु नेबी कोर्स विषय रे एथर परगंतु आमंकर कंप्यूटर क्लास अछि एग्जांपल दो कि बा फिजिक्स क्लास अछि बायोलॉजी क्लास अछि तीनटा एग्जांपल दो इमीडिएटली और होम साइंस क्लास अछि सो कंप्यूटर क्लास रे केतले बंटा जो तीनटा क्लास थिबो दीटा हम नॉर्मल गोटे क्लास हो आ गोटे प्रैक्टिकल जनरल हो अल्टरनेटली गोटे जीवे सॉफ्टवेयर पे गोटे क्लास जीवो हार्डवेयर पे सब एकाठी नु and if time do not permit us Saturday we will have these activities so that at least they have one period in a week which cannot be accommodated in zero period so a normal insota खराब है गला ताकू से माने जानी परियो केंदी असेंबल करा होची केंदी जोड़ा होची. They will not be the engineer, but basic knowledge that एटा खोले की एटा होची मदरबोर्ड एटा एमटी लागुची से पढु जनी बहिरे चित्र रे देखु आपण केबे देखिति पेपर डग बॉक्स पेपर रे जो कुकुर अछि बहिरे से भुके तो भुके नहीं हम पाटटा हो सेटा ना मन जो भुके बेसी ठीक है नहीं. Example now, your physics department also plan, okay, these are the skill we'll give in addition to the studies. तांकर syllabus रे आसुची तो कोन देखि देबे एनी हमर ICC syllabus मध्ये it has been mentioned. In addition to that, physics I have already spoken to a mobile repairing shop. से आसीबो से दबो इवनिंग रे आसी दबो हमर छोटिया लैब के हबो से रिपेयर करे आपनकर खराब हेले बेले बेले कर देम फ्री रे. Example those biology, we have already developing the lab. सामने रे जो बरंडा अछि सेटा बंद करके ये करके प्लांट रो जहा टेस्ट करे गोटे फ्रंट साइड रे हमरो गोटे किट हो सेटी टेस्टिंग किट से जगह रे हमर लैब टेक्नीशियन को डाकी की सिखे दे मासे पर दरकार नहीं. hemoglobin, TLC, DLC, BTCT, blood grouping, whatever the basic necessary, urinary anemic, all these things will be done here and practically. मुझे कोची जेटा हेई गलानी भाव because order has been placed, material will be placed, and it will be done. I will personally supervise this skill is there. से बही रे पाठ पढुचंदी ये ब्लड रो कोन अछि बोल नै कि आपण पढेला को से दे लिखुछु हमें जे हीमोग्लोबिन केते परसेंट मिनिमम होबा होता सीटी प्रिक कर दे कि गोटे जगह हीमोग्लोबिन केते परसेंट अछि गोटे पेपर टेस्ट एंड व्हाट इज इट रिक्वायर्ड N10 HCl पकेबे पानी पकेबे डिस्टिल वाटर रंग मैच वाला पर जति गेला रीडिंग वेरी सिंपल टेस्ट वेरी सिंपल टेस्ट. आपनकर ब्लड ग्रुप कोन अछि केम व्हाट इज ब्लड ग्रुप टू टीच व्हाट ब्लड ग्रुप एक्स्ट्रा व्हिच डजंट इन द इट इज नॉट इन द कोर्स गिव आईडिया जाय कि ब्लड ग्रुप ता कोन अछि हम पिला को समस्त लिखाई जो पॉजिटिव लिखाई नि कि से जोडे करि के देखै केटा अछि That's all. Very simple test. Very very simple. So basic knowledge what we are teaching, हमें ताको पढ़ोजु न्यूट्रोफिल, बेसोफिल, एसोफिल पढ़ोजु से भूल जाउछु. माइक्रोस्कोप भीतर देखिबे से लोग बोलिबे केबे बुझबे स्टेनिंग केंति करो बेसिक आइडिया तो रहे केन स्टेन कराओ केन नि आउट केन स्प्रेड कराओ those things will be taught to the student 100%. This will be 100% from 1st of April. खाली our renovation कामटा service. We must thank God that God is allowing this school to grow. एते शीघ्र लैब करा डेवलप को बोले हम कोन कंडीशन रे पड़ितला and we will have many lab beauty parlor home science department चित्रा मैडम आसे नै कि सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स करिवा एटा पढेला पर इवनिंग रे क्लास करा जो those who want they can have a beautician certificate course. ता पयका जा दरकार काचे फाचे खाली पाउडर नो एगडा नो ता छडी कमे दिन सो अछि तक रही आपण ब्यूटिशियन माने भाबिला माने आपण सेटा होउछ कि बाळा केंद्र रंग को तो नो these are what we are doing there but many things are there people so you ka the beautician will treat for that and हसी की सब काम सीखी हसी की सब काम करिवे then your attitude will be positive. Negative attitude to positive attitude हम करे difficult no possible but we have to have a perseverance to do that. जेतला हम आसिलु प्लान को फंडिंग सब संगे ये एगडा करियो सही बरे हम अभी एटा को हमें जो रखिचु मॉडल क्लासरूम करिवु पूराटा मु आसिली मु तो नथिल बाहर पड़ी जेती जल खराब मुझे है नहीं मुझे कल रात डाकी के मैंने बोल कल सकाळ बोल give 15 days time I want 1st of April everything to be done not ki empty promises eta hegala sarkar ko bole we will work as a corporate see that we get a result. We have to have a target, and there has to be indicator. Target indicator habo ye ei rango asile etiki pahunchile, ei rango asile etiki pahunchile, jemti indicator huye eti semti am path padare mo indicator debi apun nije se indicator ko ke mo kout achi scale apun jele padhuchenti class ro jinsa what you are expecting ye pila samaste bujibe kete pila bujibe apun panchta pila chota pila sabale hath uthon and they only answer. The moment the backbencher will answer, you know your indicator is 100%. Very simple. And we are happy with this that some sir podaichi ganchen. Sei pe gote mantra mu ankara sikhi Saraswati Sisundara. Teacher is to ring in the morning to the student before exam. I util de pod joda पढ़ो दिन माँ मान को नंबर रखे पापा को नंबर रखियो नहीं हाँ वो माने पापा को नंबर रखे माँ को नंबर इधर सी पे का और फोन करी कहबे उठाओ पढ़ो बोल किसी नहीं सेवन से ही करो मोर जने सांगो एडवोकेट ट्यूशन नहीं कहले मोर से गुरुजी आसती और सट्टाळू पळे से बोल पिला घर को जाके आउचल के टॉप करी कोड़े कोड़े उठी गयो उन नो प्राइवेट दरमा केते 5,000 7,000 की 10,000 dedication. So will salary is not a question. And why army march on stomach. पेटे खाई होते काम आज नहीं खाई पर काम कर. So that is there. But the commitment level you see से बाजार गला को पाखर को पिला घर तो भाई वो पढ़ुछ घरे ये करूची that relationship. हमर एकनी parent और teacher स्टूडेंट स्कूल संघर्ष बढिया गोटे बेर कि गोटे आस्ते के नाका को मार देला कि छुई देला भलो पाइगा दरखास्त लेकिन हमर की रास्ता नहीं सरकार को गियर करो हमें सस्पेंड करते और रिइंस्टेट कर दो आगे रास्ता नहीं हम पर स्कूल डिसएबिलिटेड ही law is that but we need to counsel the parents also ए रूम रे बसई कि हमें तंको काउंसलिंग सेशन करिया सेई पे क्या 15 तारीख दिन अछि सर सब स्कूल रो टीचर वन कहिथिबे हमें चैप्टर 5टा mental health and counseling, how important it is. So Dr. Sudhi, a specialist for mental health, she is coming in Himanshu. She is coming for this particular purpose to address our teachers. Then she will, after discussion, she will produce a model so that online she can teach. We have certificate courses also. ये सब जिनसे प्लान करे जब कारण together we can march. गोटे पार्ट करियो अन्य पार्ट न करियो हो. तो mental health आमरो एवं पिलांकर दिजन को समान रहे दरकार वी काली रात्रि मो देखे काली रात्रि वाचिंग यूट्यूब सेटा आसंता काली देखि से कौन से टेरिबल कंडीशन एंड दैट इज व्हाई therapy is required for everybody there's a end is therapy is all stars it is there हमें कितने समय यूट्यूब रे एकेडमिक में जाओ that's what I'm saying you have to have target 30 minutes I'll spend in academics most objective तब जनरल नॉलेज पे क्या जहाँ को पचार ले इंटरव्यू रे किया चलिए गवर्नर ना कोई बने बुझ पर चलिए जैसे गवर्नर के हमारा राज्य सेटा विषय में कोई करे छाड़ी अन्य कथा लोकसभा रो स्पीकर के करे इति अदा लोग कोई करे how can you be a teacher you should know the ruler of the country the constitution of the country so we need to at least have that kind of competitions among ourselves to upgrade दी जन जानिछन तीन जन डिस्कशन है से जान दे तीन चार सर हेगला समस्त अपडेट जनरल नॉलेज फॉर टीचर्स वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टेस्ट इट इज यू हैव टू इंप्रूव कारण जो पिला आईएएस पहुंचे केते जनरल नॉलेज पढुछि से यूट्यूब पढिले फाउंडेशन तो ask the children to watch TV at least e channel टा एति गोट देखियो काले मु सेथु पचारि बहुत कार्टून देखछन से माने डोरेमन कोन ना सब रोई मो नातुनी देखे कंडीशन तो है तुम आगो न्यूज़ देखो we have to be very careful in our approach you should allow whenever you are giving the mobile stand by रहियो जाकर से कोन देखुछि allow her in a positive way she will go in a positive chhad de unguided message padi jota chahe life pillar pe kare Take it seriously. I'm telling you. We did not have a chaplain. We have a chaplain now. So moral science classes will be taken by him. So some of the teachers can be redeemed from that. The whole purpose is a right man take a right thing. When there is present worship, God is happy with us. That's it, the problem. School, make it a school as a temple. पढ़ी रास्तार किसी आमे उठेर पिला देखी स्टार्ट दिस प्रैक्टिस हमरो सेठी जो बस जो ठेडा से पटरे विल हैव बिग बॉक्स कठर गोटे कोणा रहबो ताला पड़ो घरे जहार बही की दरकार अम्यूज अछि तादरे पके पिला मन पके आमे बिक्री करबा से पैसा आसीबो विल यूज फॉर रिसाइक्लिंग मु किणी भी नहीं आई वांट मनी टू बी जनरेटेड आमे 40-45 हजार टका पाइछु आ 50 हजार पाइबु सेथिरे जो जंक को बिकी की हमें उठाई नुआ जिनस करिवो इंसिनरेटर करिवो कि डिस्पोजल बिन करिवो इस नॉट यूजिंग द स्कूल फंड many of the things are being happening out of the scrap that we have thrown out using it or selling it using तेणु से जगह रहबो डिस्पोजल पे मैडम जेमति कहले मन अछि जो कहले तार कि मन अछि No, the first thing she said, instead of waste, what is the term she gave? No. Say waste substitution. There is nothing waste in God's creation. She said, there is nothing waste in God's creation. And the word she substituted, this is the word. What is the word? Waste replaced what account? Don't use the word waste. Byproduct. Say when you do anything, there is a byproduct. We call it a waste. No, we recycle and use it. And that is why I said segregate. Separate, segregate, and refuse. मत जे पानी दौचंदी जैसे जो स्कूल को पी बिथी से जाएगी किणी की काचगला संगी I started refusing. Whatever she said, I started practicing in my life. I'm a student and a learner. So we'll have that 2 times, dry and waste, segregate. All that thing will be there. If required, I'll call her 2 days and stay and give us a model teaching. She'll come from. She's in Amritsar, Punjab. She's Chief Commissioner for Punjab, Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh. And with her consent, we are going to write this in the notebook. Protect pressure print it. खोलने तो पढ़ी उठा रहा अपना क्षेत्र पढ़ दे खाता मेरी वैसे खाता दे लिखा है प्रिंट रही कैसी हाई मार्क नहीं बाहर पढ़ा तो ये प्रेस ही पढ़ा सुझा स्कूल टाइम टा चेंज करो 10 मिनट ताले हाई हो बन 10 मिनट anyway any question from your side किसी क्वेश्चन we are starting from new session that is from April but we will be selecting in the April खरा छुट्टी कहीं दरमा दो आज जल्दी से राजी है तो खरा छुट्टी दरमा दे पिला जल्दी आसी तो ऑलवेज लाभ टीचर्स को पे कोई बोल टीचर्स मान नहीं को हां को टीचर्स मान को गला they have to do diploma course that's online available also physical also but to go and appear examination there in Calcutta Delhi some metros are there so then next year only the teacher can teach. So 1 year learning, next year teaching. You will be given 10,000 rupees special allowance for teaching per language. How many school? You can see it at the back. Those teachers are interested to learn from here, but there will be basically for the students. Then basically for the so options are there. You want to go more work more, work extra beyond your stream. Get remunerated. We are planning for introducing the girls LCC Navy. इसे आगे ना चिट्ठी दे लेगी सारी चिट्ठी दे ले nothing discussed. I'm not the proposal. I have approved that we will appoint trainer. No, they give it first. You have to give your in writing consent. They should give yes, you appoint whatever you are telling us. It should come in letter. Otherwise, I cannot work. Unless you give that letter, they won't reply. The same thing what you're telling, it will come in. No, you try to understand. Now we need to appoint an instructor. So how can you do without a written reply that these are the necessary? There is no government thing is not there. Outsource, you can do that, and these are the requirement for this. Something has to come, na? So when you write, we'll write that please let us know what we have to do, so that we will do and apply online or offline, whatever. That letter has to go. So we'll have fun.
Sir, we are having very few girls in our school. So NCT and I will not charge.
No, NCC हो. No. तापने provision करा है जी. এটা দুইটা জায়গায় মিসিং হবে পোজ অফিস তো এই উইংসটা যেটা হবে নেডি নেবুলটা আপন পিলা কোন প্রবলেম I know your concern. Good. So this is being introduced, and you remember that this this is not from government fund. Now they have outsourced self finance system that you have to have an instructor. So how do you have an instructor? So we thought of having it. So security officer to appoint a excellence. We look the security and also take classes. This is what we have planned. Both come challenge. Get ready and be positive. I think you will be true. Thank you. So हमें वर्तमान जो विषय पढ़ेगा sexual harassment of women at workplace, Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 तो short रखूँ दी POSH, POSH Act को आ जाए. Prevention of Harassment of Sexual POSH Sexual Harassment Act. POSH means Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act. और छोटे वीडियो ने देखे तब रहे. हाँ वीडियो अच्छे.
Volume. It is sound. It will sound better.
Yes. Or too much work if one does not agree to sexual favors. Offering promotion in case one agrees to sexual favors. In case a complaint has been filed with internal committee in office, simultaneously. It has been taken off, and over time, his team members have accepted the behavior. How would you categorize spacious behavior? You notice that a colleague from another department deliberately nudges Geeta, one of the housekeeping staff, on the emergency stairs while she is working. This has become quite frequent. Should you even be concerned about this incident? Drag the correct ball and drop into the basket to identify the type of sexual harassment. Drag a response onto the space provided. Not exactly. Verbally abusing the offender would most likely make the situation worse. Warning the offender about their actions is the right choice.
வயசு ராஷ்டிரியத்தை ஆகியவை எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் ஒவ்வொருவருக்கும் சம வாய்ப்பு பணியை கிடைக்க வேண்டும் என்று நாங்கள் நம்புகிறோம். ജോലി സ്ഥലത്ത് ലൈംഗിക പീഡനത്തിലൂടെ വ്യക്തികൾ വിവേചനത്തിന് വിധേയരാകുമ്പോൾ തൊഴിൽ തുല്യത గురుతరമായി తగరారులాగుందని ഞങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നു. అందుచేత పని చేసే చోట లైంగిక వేధింపులను మేమెంత మాత్రం సహించము. आणि त्यासाठी आम्ही महिलांच्या कार्यस्थळाच्या ठिकाणी होणाऱ्या लैंगिक छळवणुकीच्या बाबतीत কারণ আমরা একটি সুরক্ষিত ও কর্মপরিবেশ বিশ্বাসী।
आरंभ उठके रहा बट धीरे 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 बिल्कुल कैसे कोटी कोटी रिपोर्ट कर सो बोथ वे दिक्कत है नेक्स्ट सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट पाइगा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया रे अछि के कोई परियो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इंडिया रे को जगह रे अछि जो प्रोटेक्शन फॉर द वुमेन political science pala which article of the constitution provides the protection of the women 21 is general right to freedom of expression who has gone through the directive principle of state policy what are the fundamental rights I'm asking article. I am not asking part. I know fundamental rights part 3, starting from 19. Very. You say once you have come, please sit down. If you have come to fundamental rights, this is a homework I am giving you. This is a lacking area. समझते पढ़ी ना फंडामेंटल राइट्स स्कूल रू क्लास 5 रू but we easily forget how do we expect our children to learn which article yes no citizen can be discriminated on the ground of sex creed caste everybody is equal before the law everybody. This is one. And if you go to the directive principle of state policy, special provision for protection of women and children. You should know where from the direct fundamental rights starts. This is the question I am giving you. Where it ends and where the fundamental rights starts, where it ends. Directive principle. What is the difference between directive principle of state policy and fundamental rights? समझते हैं पहुंचाने की पास करेंगे
So one is fundamental rights are POSH
yes.
The directive principle is non-justiciable
None.
non-justiciable. And the fundamental rights if it is taken up by one
Which court?
Any court?
When the fundamental right is violated, you can go to the High Court under 226 and to the Supreme Court directly under Article 32 of the Constitution. You have to go to the High Court also. Your fundamental rights. I have gone twice for RTE also. We got the judgment out of that. And difference between directive principle of state policy. Tell me if directive principle of state policy has been migrated from the Constitution and entered in the fundamental rights. This is known, should be known to everybody. पसंद गोटे डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल स्टेट पॉलिसी रु बाहर की फंडामेंटल राइट रे इंसर्शन हला and that is connected with you all It is connected with you all. Free education was a directive principle of state policy. Many states they are doing for the children. No, where it entered, that was migrated from 39, entered where in the article, fundamental right. Article 21A, a right to free and compulsory education to the age of 14. Class 8, now it has been amended and in the NEP it is up to class 12. That means 18. So you should know this is RTE has come from the fundamental right 21A. So you should know this. When you talk about constitution, you should know your rights, fundamental rights. Penal code. What penal code that deals with the women, protection of women? You should know section 354 of Indian Penal Code, outraging the modesty of the women. Also, you slide A, B, C, D, E amended has been inserted. This is for protection of women. The law has been amended. Visakha judgment. How many of you know what is Visakha judgment? Landmark judgment for the women in this country. Okay. Then the last one is sexual harassment and POSH Act come in 2013. These are the 4 laws that protect the women of this country. Right? Next. Now Visakha judgment. So I am not going to tell all that has become in that Visakha. I will tell you the synopsis. I will give you this slide. This PPT will be given to you for your study so that you can teach others also. So when such a case has come, the woman was harassed and did not get the justice after the molestation and outraging of the modesty. Matter went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court in the matter of Visakha versus State of Rajasthan, it was a Rajasthan case. Supreme Court acknowledged sexual harassment is a human right violation. Till now it was not decided it is a human right violation. It was only a violation. Now it should be a fundamental right. Sexual harassment is a violation of constitutionally guaranteed fundamental rights. What are these? I said Article 14 we discussed, and Article 15, Article 21, right to life, to live with dignity. No, Article 21 is right to live with dignity. It is not to live. How can a man live without oxygen? If the air pollution level is going high, the Supreme Court interferes and asks the government change the diesel car and put it to CNG, now to the electric model. People have the right to do. Because I go to Delhi, I get asthma. You can file a complaint and get money for that. Right to life includes right to free water. That is why this free water is giving disinfected free water are given. Right to life is everything. Inside my house, I must live here. The state has no right to interfere with that. Right to life includes now 21A as said, right to free education. Right to life includes food, water, shelter, and clothes. That is why Sarkar is giving Indira Awas, Jaga Mission, Jaga Mission. These are all coming out of Article 21. If a man has to survive, he needs the basic amenities: food, water, clothes, and shelter. How do you earn your food? You have to work. If you don't have a job, how do you get money? And to have a job, what do you need? Education. That is why Article 21A was added. Give education free up to class 12 now with vocational skill training. In the NEP now, after plus 2, and when you go to the college, 3 years degree course. First year you pass, it is called certificate course and so on so. Then you can go for job. After 5 years, you can go complete second year, it is called diploma. You can again go and do your job. Third year you come, complete this, it is a degree. So it's not only for one particular period you have to come, you can do in split so that your requirement can go and you can continue your study. This is the NEP. National Education Policy. Visakha judgment prevents, prohibits of sexual harassment. Article 21, right to live with dignity, redress and resolve grievances pertaining to sexual harassment guidelines, law until such legislation frame work on the subject and act. It's very important. When the Visakha judgment came in 90s by the Supreme Court, it was passed under Article 142 of the Constitution. It is a rule made by the Supreme Court. Till the Parliament legislate a law protecting the women in these clauses, this judgment will be operational. Say pega Visakha judgment pore asla pratyek year sexual harassment committee. We were calling it ICC. That those days it was HCC, and the guidelines are there. Now in 2013, Parliament passed this POSH Act. So Visakha judgment is not in operation, but this is the origination of the act, because the Supreme Court till the Parliament enacts, we will enact a law under Article 142, the special power given to the Supreme Court to protect the women from sexual harassment at work. The safety and security. Next. A slide that I did, so you can go and then you can Google so many other slides are there. You listen. Objective is prevention, protection, and redressal. Basically, this class is taken for you to ensure that how it can be prevented. So awareness things are there. So if I say, but a James citizen dakuji mate ratire, ki got a James officer corporate. I'll show you some videos are there. If the time permits, I don't think. I'll send you those. So first thing is refuse, as Madam says. Reproduce that refuse. What is necessary? If I go with my husband or my son. Why should I go alone? Then I get into problem, that man also get into problem. Temptation will come. From which end we do not know. The question is, once it is reported, see, here, if the woman is the victim of sexual harassment, it is not only a penetrative sex or physical sex, even behavioral sex. तो भलो सुंदर साइड पेंचु लिपस्टिक भल दिस अमुक भल दिस ये सब बाजे कथा कहबार कोन दरकार है तुम तो स्कूल को आस्ते पाठ पढेबो ई चाकरी क्षेत्र जे चाकरी करियो सो कमेंटिंग ऑफ शी मे फील ऑफेंडेड मे बी मैडम विल नॉट फील ऑफेंडेड से डांस पार्टी वाला नहीं माने लिबरल सम आर कंजर्वेटिव नहीं मत कहीं कहने से मैंने नहीं. Who is this man to tell me this? Why should you tell? I never talk to him. मोर भल देसला खराब देसला तोर कोन जाउ? You go and tell your wife. जे लोक तो एक्चुअली को कोद न कोइ तू भल दिसु. केटी आसी कोइ. So the reason is that we prevent first refusing to situation. मो पगर को केस आसला 2013 यार जो वर्ष 14 सेटा आसला मनाली डाक्टर सर जाउथले जिनस किडिया को पड़बो आ संगरे जे तंगर फार्मासिस्ट लेडी ताको कोइले जा बोले जानती one day something happened and then this lady came and complained that third time fourth time he started misbehaving, abusing, sexually abusing. So say the administration of fault. So the second class for potential. I do send to alone for such a long time. Feels right. As you rather rasta ready for a page. No other alternative. Anyway, that matter was solved. He made a way out and then asked the doctor to resign and go. So these are the situations. Go 2 by 2 formula. 2 by 2 hostel go to one right सब बड़े एक डेढ़ दी जन थे एक ते काम करेंगे. That is the principle. If you go to the Catholic sisters, they come to me for consultancy. 2 by 2. केब्बे principle भी एक टेस्ट. पे काटो नहीं कैसे. I think that is a good thing that we have to learn from. Many. Then comes the protection and redressal. Redressal mechanism is very important here. That we must report to a committee, ICC, our school has that. I will ask you that question. And then how the complaint will be dealt, whether the punishment should be given or it can be all these things. So now I'm asking you, we have internal committee in Stuart School, Cuttack. Every 3 years it gets there. Ebe ke member ochindi? Shilpa madam to pakhre question koile. Sasi sir. Okay. How? 3 है गए. Okay. No. Wrong. देखो तू सरकार आईन कले आमे आईन आनिलु एठी लगाइलु आकाश भी छाड़ी देछु आपण देखिबाकू. You do not know. You should have the number of everybody. I'll tell you, that is why I said one of the senior teacher staff must be the presiding officer of internal committee. Then the minimum should be 4. It can be more than 4. So we have made it 5 to make a good committee. There has to be NGO representative in this, outsider in this. Qualification is also described for that. So this committee is composed to see that, and gent staff are also there. It is not biased. Women will always like that. So the composition is very balanced. So you don't know who can tell me all 5 names except the committee member. Kete mark paiba? This is my assessment. Next, sir. Kali sir, apno phone. Free confessor. So this is what the this program is arranged. Not to by padhe dekhi slide dekhe nahi. You have to know who is my protector. I should meet. Because ICC internal committee kahi karai that they will know what is happening in the school. Best staff they will know the best, and then they plan ki nahi ame gote workshop kariba. So I leave this to the staff and also the ICC. So they will conduct periodically this. You can Zoom, no need of sitting coming on Zoom 1 hour discussion on these slides. Next. No, what is it? Employer is defined here. I don't here. We are all Stuart School management is the employer, managing company. Employee ke regularly temporary ad hoc employee directly through an agent contractor with or without remuneration, voluntary, express implied terms of employment, probation or apprentice. Samosth भितर आसी गोटे lady आसी काम करछि कुली काम करछि she is an employee here under this act. ताकू यदि harassment हला the committee has the right to investigate it. So हमें एटा खाली confine करनु जे school teachers की staff की management भितर anybody who enters the school, a lady, come under the purview of this. She is protected at workplace. The intention of the law is this: she is protected at workplace. And women working in the house as domestic servant is also coming under this law, protection at workplace. Then kari ke lady ju काम करती सकाळू काम सरिदी पठे देबे to असला पूर्व कहूची सेटा घटुची हमका जिनसडा आसी पीछे कहले दरमा पड़े देबेनी कोन लेट रास्ते जी थरे गाड़ी देबे आपण जे रागी गाड़ी दे कहबे आगे तमे यार कोतला मत कहबे किछ अछि मना अछि आ जदी सेठी स्कूल रे तो सीसीटीवी से देखलु घर तो के सीसीटीवी लगु ना घर भीतर बाहर लगे भीतर घर भीतर सीसीटीवी लगे यू आर इन सुप ठीक है मोबाइल टा बंद कर देले भलो आबो तापर सेकंड टाइम बाजिले से मोबाइल टा मोर है नंबर कया कथा होची जे women working at level also is coming under this They will not come to ICC, they will go to LCC, Local Complaint Committee, Magistrate Kotak District ro se tak karanti. Seti achhanti 5-4 jana members semane e bishoy decide kari. So you are always positive, okay, my husband is good. Yes, he is good, but he can be wrongly implicated if he is single. Don't give any opportunity for. आपण मेड को रखियो, आपण टाइम रखियो, आपण टाइम रे यदि आपण ना थी तब आज पर छुट्टी से खुशी जो तो डियर हस्बैंड इज सेट मोर जति एडवाइस दो दो क्वेश्चन कौन भूल ना ठीक चलो एम्प्लॉयर जेमति मु कहली ये समस्त मैनेजमेंट आसीबे सुपरविजन जमन करकिन आसीबे कंट्रोल जमन करकिन डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली समस्त आरी भीतर आसीबे एम्प्लॉयर नेक्स्ट active woman किए आ भीतर वर्किंग विजिटिंग एट वर्कप्लेस जने विजिट करे उस वर्कप्लेस रे स्टूडेंट भी आसीबे जो ये हम पिला 18 ऊपर को आसले पोस्ट रे आसी तापरे रेम्युनरेशन देखि वॉलंटरी बेसिस को कहली सतले एम्प्लॉयड डायरेक्टली एजेंट थ्रू हेले देन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्कर professional apprentice or that they are all aggrieved under section 2A of the POSH Act. Next, workplace जोड़ा मैं already कोई चीज any place visited by the employee arising out of the duty during the employment including transportation provided by the employer. but आया जाऊँ जी पिलांग छाड़िया को बॉस रे आसु नहीं if something happens to her the law will protect her. समस्त गवर्नमेंट अगेंस्ट प्राइवेट सेक्टर हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन नर्सिंग होम सब आसे भीतर हॉस्पिटल आसे स्पोर्ट्स इंडस्ट्री ड्वेलिंग हाउस जोटा मेड सर्वेंट करी ड्वेलिंग हाउस सो एवरीबॉडी इज कवर्ड अंडर दिस प्रोटेक्शन. नेक्स्ट वर्कप्लेस जेमति मो अपन कहि ऑफिस चला यदि यूडी पार्टी हो छै भी हबो डिनर पार्टी हो छी अकबरी होटल में that time that is a workplace, official workplace, official off-site outbound training, client meeting, training sessions, travel-related training session, travel for official purpose. Of example देखिए any place where one visits in the course of due to employment whatever. So all these places will be covered under the workplace even if not in this particular place जाउछि न गोटे ड्यूटी रे. Her protection is the requirement of the management. से पे आज हम आगर भी करथली एबी भी बार-बार कहूची ये वही if your mind is disturbed you can teach, you can work. And आपण रागिला माने आपण परिवार का गाली दे से माने रागिले से गोटे का पर रागिले ई चलला बैक पे हमर कोनती सार रागी के आछन कोते घरे के हे जेती आपण मन के कथा मन से वे तो ताको काटिया पे के हमको देखिया पड़ियो जे we don't get into trap. We will see our employees are safe. You will see your mate is safe. Everybody has a duty to see the other woman who is working is safe in her place of work. तार डर नहीं जीव. ठीक है क्लिक करो. ये जो वीडियो देखो जी. बुझिए डिफिकल्ट होम तो आप परीक्षा करिए
Friday means 2 days left. Anamika, by hook or by crook, we have to close this game. Okay, so भले extra hours हो या goes for the whole team. Guys, extra hours हो या रात भर आपको काम करना पड़े. Let's just please pull through with this and we have to close this team. अगले हफ्ते मेरे से कॉम्पा वगैरह की बात करना. Are we clear on that? Sir. हाँ जी sir. नहीं, the team is working on it. Puneet sir will be here on Friday. So we'll have everything sorted before that. Then not to worry. We figure it out. Inform everybody. We're well aware of what we put. And we get it.
इतना काम आ गया and फिर इस वीकेंड पे काम करना पड़ेगा बट है इतना काम यार अच्छा सुन तूने राहुल सर को बताया उस बात ऑनेस्टली नहीं क्यों मैं तूने देखा नहीं अभी राहुल सर को कितने ऑक्यूपाइड है यार प्लस इस डीए को लेकर ना हाई होप्स पता नहीं मुझे इस बारे में बात करनी भी चाहिए बड़ी बात है भी कि मैं डिस्कस करूं बड़ी बात वो पुनीत क्लाइंट होके प्रोफेशनल टर्म्स में तुझे रात के 3 बजे मैसेज करता है डिनर के लिए पूछता है कौन करता है ऐसे एंड तेरे इतने मना करने के बावजूद भी कंटिन्यूअसली बॉदर्स मुझे तो लगता है कि तुझे राहुल सर को बता देना चाहिए आई एम श्योर ही विल अंडरस्टैंड हेलो तो बस डिनर से बात कर
अरे यार तुम ऐसा कब की बात है थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर लो सीधी अच्छा ये जो डीपी लगा है अपने व्हाट्सएप पे सुपर हॉट एंड स्टनिंग यार अच्छा सुनो डिनर के लिए तुमने मना कर दिया बट कैन यू गो आउट फॉर कॉफी टुमारो आफ्टर द प्रेजेंटेशन
सर नहीं एक्चुअली मुझे
अरे यार मैं तुमसे पूछ नहीं मैं बता रहा I don't you worry about Rahul. मैं उसको बोल उसको मना दूँ see you tomorrow okay
so तो मुझे आपसे बात करनी सर पुनीत सर हैज बीन कांस्टेंटली आस्किंग फॉर डिनर फॉर लंच कॉफी कुछ एंड आई थिंक नोट में वगैरह लगे और पूछते बात ही पूछते रहते हैं हमारे ऑफिस का कोई एम्प्लॉय होता तो मैं एचआर के पास जाती पर दिस केस आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू आप आपकी मैसेज देखो किस तरह के व्हाट्सएप मैसेज
Puneet sir he's been associated with us because he is like his one placement is there तो जाने का बस यही है
Listen, he gives this company a lot of business. If you close this deal, it will be a turning point in your career. कल की बात और है मीटिंग के बाद you won't need to interact. Just ignore it for some more time. बात का इशू नहीं बना सकते थे.
So,
Take as much time as you want to become wizard. So Rahul, यार एक प्लान बनाते हैं. Let me take both of you guys out for lunch. कभी चलते हैं? बिल्कुल. अच्छा, एक चीज पूछ रहा है यार. परमिशन लेना था मुझे. हाँ. कहाँ वो डर रही थी? जो दूसरे के लिए. So after please come coffee. I don't think much about this.
sir, I already said that.
Just a cup of coffee.
I don't want to go out with you.
Rahul, is this how your employees treat their biggest client? I think you should apologize. I think you should apologize. Apologize? For what? For asking somebody out for a cup of coffee? मैं अच्छी तरह जानता हूँ उसको कॉफी पे क्यों ले जाना चाहता हूँ. That's why I think you should apologize. Rahul, do you know how much business you stand to lose if I walk out of that door? I mean, this is preposterous. Guys, don't you regret it? कुछ नहीं बोलूँ और आप जैसों को entertain करूँगा जरूर regret. What bullshit is this? I'm out of here.
So, thank you for this.
I'm sorry, Anu.
କାଲି ରାତିରେ ଡାଉନଲୋଡ କରିଥିଲି ଏଇଟା ଭିଡିଓ. You can see this situation comes may not be like this but in a different way. The workplace. So somebody has to speak out. That is the whole thing I can tell. Refuse, all the word I always remember her. Refuse for anything that is not right. Speak out and scream in case somebody forces her. So this is very important that if you say no, then second time nobody call you. If you keep quiet, you will be called thrice. If you are going for any official work, that's why I say the law says even in a party also that will be known as the place of work. Amar police ro bahut bada jurisdiction tha na ke ei jaga re ni amar school ro jurisdiction vitre ei tanukuri school ro power nahi kintu ICC ro power hoji anywhere in the earth if the woman has gone for official duty, not personal. So say pega I am very clearly telling for all the groups, male and female, be careful. The stringent part will be told now, the repercussion that can happen. Tanukari first thing hoji je intimacy should be up to one level. Close intimacy lead to this kind of things which reduce your moral values also. Once the moral values goes, you can see her face. I have shown this. Sees the face of that lady. What happened? Then finally what happened? You just see her face. So if somebody in the school, if you find among yourself, is depressed, and you can find with another male, you can always go, it can happen. And then guide. Speak out to koi mu koi kichi darkar nahi. Amaro ki achi ICC achhanti. ICC रो phone number रखिबे internal computer madam meta they will jump into you. See that everybody work in this institution is safe. Safe. I mean, ratri duty, evening program. We always make arrangement that other lady ayahs are there. Safety is not only the security, also safety by if you are 2-3 ladies together, the men will never attempt to play. So say penga ame sabal koichu je ei part to emti kori. Mo ethre au biশেষ যাবনি পড়ি দেবে গভর্নমেন্ট নোটিফাই করছি যেটা কইলি ব্লক লেভেল রে তালুক লেভেল রে তহসিল ওয়ার্ড সব জায়গা রে তাଙ୍କର होची LCC local complaint committee और local complaint committee कोठी हबो due to less than 10 employee जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में 10 रु कम एम्प्लॉय अछंती सेठी ए LCC काम करियो हमर 10 रु ऊपर अछि तणो हमर ICC इंटरनल कंप्लेंट कमिटी implies or explicit promise of preferential detrimental treatment in employment, implied or expressed trait about her present or future employment, hostile work environment, creating hostile, intimidating, or an offensive work environment, humiliating treatment likely to affect our health or safety. This we discussed basic things. मुझे तो नहीं अपना आराम में पढ़िए बहुत बड़ा पूरा डिटेल से दिया है कि कौन कौन आ भीतर आसे चित्र सहित we'll give you this silent slide go through it and don't learn and stop here go and be a resource person in some other school or some other place or in the slum आपण जानते थे मो सतीजर slum को नेक्स्ट थोड़ा जाएगी सेठी जतळे ए क्लास नहीं छी वो देखि छी लेडीज मन करो आखिरे कुछ बहस जो माने मेड सर्वेंट काम कर दिसला रे तापर हमर जो लेडी स्टाफ मन जाई थी ताको अगर से मैंने एक्सप्रेस करछि then somewhere we have interfered and saved many of them from this happen. Nobody pays me if I go to Satichura or if I teach also nobody if I teach somewhere else in Bangalore I get money government mate डाकंती मत पैसा दियंती टीवी प्रोग्राम में डाकंती पैसा दियंती गवर्नमेंट दूरदर्शन. It is our moral and social responsibility that we must communicate this security and safety of a woman wherever you. If you are safe, other women are safe. This country will. It details दिया है कि पढ़िए तो और फोटोस सहित दिया है कि careful study करिए free time में. In case of physical incapacity के देख who can make a complaint? Her relative करी परियो यदि physical incapacity हो गोटे एभली कंडीशन रे आसीगला जैसे हॉस्पिटल एडमिट हे छी पेल दला को ऑब्जेक्ट कलर पड़ी गला हॉस्पिटल के कंप्लेन करियो रिलेटिव्स करी परियो बिकॉज़ ही इज नॉट फ्री फ्रेंड जने करी परियो कोवर्कर करी परियो आपण माने करी परियो officers of National State Commission of Women 7 Korea. Any person who has information about incident with written consent of the woman. मन करो मु जानि छी एमते ओटे मो संगे खराब व्यवहार दै मु लिखि दबक चाहू किंतु any person can lodge a complaint to the ICC with the consent of the lady. हम मन को मन लिखि दो तार किछ मूल्य रिजेक्ट हे से लेडी लिखि जे with my consent it has signed करी. Next. Complaint केमती लिखा होती complaint रो जो 6 copies by agreed persons काई दिया जो 6 copies ना 5टा कॉपी रहइबो कमिटी मेंबर मन को पखरे गोटे कॉपी रहइबो ऑफिस नेम ऑफ द कंट्रावेंडर के तको हरास करछि कंप्लेनेंट डेट टाइम कोन कंप्लेंट कोन घटना घटिछि लोकेशन वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन पार्टीज नेम एंड एड्रेस ऑफ द विटनेसेस इफ एनी लेखारे किछि फॉर्मेट नाही एति की जिंस रहइबो आपन को कंप्लेनेंट रो ना कोन एड्रेस सब काको प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर इंटरनल कमिटी स्टुअर्ट स्कूल कटक फ्रॉम ये कंप्लेनेंट तार एड्रेस रहइबो आई एम वर्किंग इन दिस स्कूल फ्रॉम एति ऑन दिस डे ए घटिला बा आगु मते दिमा सला एमटी इनडायरेक्टली कोतले बे forcefully mate touch kala ki koila dakla ja kala but you have to keep evidence khali koidela hobo kaina adher gote achi jodi micho allegation ho tale penalty ho let it go kaina you have to have proof that is why I said mobile समस्त पाखे अच्छे ऑन करते रेकॉर्ड करते कथा आम सरकार आम जीव कौन से कंप्लेंट मेकानिज्म रिसीव कला परे चेयरपर्सन को जीवो ये सब डिटेल्स कमिटी रो काम अछि पढिबे मैठी तापर अधिक किंतु once you give a complaint to the committee will sit and decide see whether there is a prima facie case or not. If there is a prima facie case, then the committee will ask the contravener, the perpetrator of the violation of this offense, कि तू कहीं की कॉल फर्स्ट टू गिव ए रिप्लाई खाली शॉर्ट रे कहि दोछि जदि गोटे मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग रे हुए कारण जेमति कहली till one point you can tolerate friends beyond that तमर इंटेंशन न से पारे कि अन्य पार्टी बुझु ताहले मध्ये सेटा गोटे सेक्सुअल ऑफेंस रे हो but it was not intentional misunderstanding in that case the complaint the ICC can compromise that matter and reduce it writing both if both parties agrees यदि लेडी राजी हो ताल सेटा compromise हो but compromise नहीं 10,000 20,000 टका दे मु compromise करी सेटा ही without consideration compounding ही पर compromise ही employees responsibility होची working creation of माने हमर full managing committee creation of appropriate working condition ensuring female employees are not treated as sex object ensuring that no male employees or third party will outrage or insult the modesty of a female colleague ensuring that no male employee or third party will make any type of sexual advances to female colleagues. Sexual advances means not touching. No, I'm under is a sexual touch calling is a sexual advances. Hug hug is darkar nahi. घरे करो जो एठी पाठ पढ़ा घर को जाओ एस्टैब्लिशमेंट ऑफ कंप्लेंट कमिटी आईसीसी जो हमें तैयारी कर ना ये जो कल्चर टा हो जी हमें यदि पूरा कल्चर करिया फॉरेन कल्चर किसी असुविधा नहीं मुझे आस्ट्रे को बसली मु आई वाज मो करले दी जण जियो आस्ट्रे दिल्ली में जो चेंज कली फ्लाइट this is something I saw in my life first time I am not shared with anyone दी जण जग भुवनेश्वर सुंदर सुंदर जणे एज जण अधिका and they are having their affairs को साइड रो सी ते भारी खराब लागु जे प्रेयर करी बसिली सेटु मु तंसे कोटी घर कोन काई बेसी पानी पीउची बारंबार पानी पीउची कनै से बिरयानी खाइतला भोक लागु जे कि मु तको सेपरेटली कथा the perversity of sex has gone to this extent in India. I saw first time in my माने जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहला जे same sex marriage is permitted living together so everything is law allow कर दो एडा एपटे law रहले so this is first time I never seen this first time I saw और मो डर लग जे पचारी मो ना पड़ी जो ना मु तो खाइबा पीबा ऐसे बुझा बुझी करी कोडिया परस केते पारली करी टाइम तो खराब लागु आ जगह भी चेंज करियर नहीं पूरा पैक हो चुका है तंग आवर जगह उठी such condition will happen now more and जोरा पढु जो हम फॉरेन रहू छी एटा इंडिया रे वर्तन प्रवेश कर दिल्ली बॉम्बे रे ओके बाहर लिविंग टुगेदर 3 वर्ष 4 वर्ष बदल सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहला बापा ना दरकार नहीं कहीं ना अंकर तो बापा कहीं नहीं हम कोन महा जन्म करती मानर गला सेटा एई कंडीशन भितरे हमें केते प्यूरिफाइड रहबा पिला को केते प्यूरिफाइड टॉक दबा दैट इज वेरी at very bad time that day restless कोन हम सुनु थु we are listening about it I saw in my eyes and they are from Odisha Bhubaneswar eta more no next time hale more Thanks. The employers are create and communicate detailed policy. Amar gote detailed policy अछि पढिछिन ते कोन नेट रे भी अछि. Sexual harassment policy करूँ पढिछिन कि एम्प्लॉयर तो आम कर दी आज की भी कहूँ आगर भी कह दी किंतु कहीं पढ़ुना दोष कार ignorance and lack of initiative to know the law which is protected law का और पे it is for you all to protect you management काम हला पॉलिसी तैयारी कर देला पॉलिसी भीतर कौन है तैयारी कर देला इंटरनेट रे हमर वेबसाइट रे अपलोड कर दिया गला बर्तन योर वर्क इज टू रीड एंड टेल अन्य मान को जो मन जानि नो एंट्री आछन त कोइ एडिट एजेंसी अछि बहुत सुविधा जिनसे पढ़ मु बुझी परन जी व्हाई डोंट वी विजिट आवर वेबसाइट so many good things are there we are posting there चाइल्ड प्रोटेक्शन पे का मध्ये गोटे कमिटी अछि रे जेते गोटे केस है जो आमे जानि नो कि हम के कहिना इंटरनेट रे रखती तर आ जोडी जोडी प्रूफ रखी सब डाउनलोड करो कारण ऑफेंडर सब निजको बंचिया चेष्टा करियो मु जानि मिछ कहि हमर पॉलिसी किछि नाही so even when this POSH Act has not come, we had that other committees also. And that was printed in the management souvenir in 2010 and given to every teacher. Nobody read it. Please give some time because useful information for the protection of women and children is always in shape of policy loaded in the website, school website. Please, यदि delete है ये हमें reload करियो अपडेट आउटडेटेड है तो अपडेट करिबा सो गिव योर रिमार्क्स सर एटा अछि कि इथरे ये सेटा नाही मे बी वी आर एट फॉल्ट वी आर नॉट करेक्ट पढिबे ना नहीं इंटरनेट आपण जति समय मोबाइल रे कथा होती देखते तार 10% टाइम काढंतु खाली एति दिखे एवरी प्रॉब्लम विल ensure awareness and orientation on this issue management duty employer मुछिड़ा इचेटी ensure करू कि जे awareness करा हो prepare annual report to be submitted to district officer report in the director's report if it is a company where a trust now this law says internal complaint committee will give a report this report will go to the managing committee will pass order either acquit or take action the aggrieved person has a chance to go for appeal within 30 days to the appellate authority of the management तापर से हाई कोर्ट को जीव एथरे चाकरी जाई परे ट्रांसफर होई परे कंपनसेशन दिया जाई परे लेडीज को कंपनसेशन दिया जाई परे यदि प्रूफ हला तणु सब डॉक्यूमेंट रखला निहती दरकार अब सेटा को हमर आनुअल गोटे हमर एनुअल मीटिंग गोटे हुए मैनेजिंग कमिटी सेथरे लिखा हो जे पोस्ट एक्ट रे ए वर्ष हमर नील केस अछि बा यदि केस अछि गोटे थिला तार कोन हला डिटेल्स रही यदि न लिखिबो सेक्शन 21 को जे लिखियो भाई सेक्शन 26 को जे न लिखिबो रिपोर्ट न करिवो देन the school affiliation registration license will be cancelled this is a very stringent rule से पे के सबले मु कहे ए पार्टटा रहइबो मिनिट्स रे एनुअल मीटिंग रे एटा रहइबो जतले हमें रिपोर्ट दोउ गवर्नमेंट एटा रहइबो नेक्स्ट ए काले आपण माने टिके भुले हेबो मझे मझे वेट लम देखो जी के बरे कोई
For example, an organization with 10 or more employees must constitute an internal committee IC, which can inquire into complaints of sexual harassment within the organization. Sexual harassment at the workplace is a very sensitive issue and needs to be handled with care, patience, and understanding. An internal committee IC is constituted by the employer and has the following people as the members: presiding officer who heads the committee, at least 2 members from amongst employees, at least 1 external member from amongst non-governmental organizations or associations. Hold a meeting once every 3 months at least, even if no complaints have been filed. Discuss concerns and update yourself on the process that has to be followed, the latest developments in this space, and judgments of courts. Acknowledge the complaint. Discuss with other IC members, plan the meetings, and set an agenda for each inquiry meeting. Be aware of the time limit of 90 days while planning meetings. Take into consideration the number of witnesses, documents, and nature and length of allegations while planning the frequency of meetings. You are a part of your company's internal committee. Sanjog Tha from the accounts department approaches you about an alleged sexual harassment by a senior employee. What is the first thing you need to do in such a circumstance? Exactly, right answer. In the case of a series of incidents, what is the time limit for filing a complaint? Oops, that is not the right answer. Here are some statements with respect to the internal committee. Drag and drop the correct option in the space provided. Not the right answer. Correct. Well done.
It is a big thing, but I will give with other slides. To time limit mention usually it is to be filed within 30 days. But if the harassment is continuous, then the committee can extend the time. But the committee has to complete the course within 90 days. And then 30 days after 90 days, the time when he can appeal to the appellate. Detail पढ़िबे टाइम सरी गलाडी आय मु दबक चाहनी तापरे एठी बसिबा दरकार नै आपण से स्टाफ रूम रे बसि की विल मेक द साउंड अरेंजमेंट आल्सो यू डिस्कस you become at least you know your right and protect another lady. This is what I can tell you. As an employer we are interested. More kichi business नतला को डाउनलोड करके अदर इंसर्ट कर दो. I thought nobody pays for me, but I get a satisfaction that I am doing my duty. And when you do your duty, you are blessed. So website को जानतु पढंतु एटा हमें पठौछु पढंतु तापर परीक्षा करे आउ दुईटा क्लास आपण डिस्कशन आउ करे गोटे परीक्षा करे जो मन पास करे पोस्ट सर्टिफिकेट दो से माने जिवे हमनकर एम्बेसडर रही ऑन द इंस्टीट्यूशन रे जेकी पास बेसी अधिक आई. Thank you very much for patient hearing. दौनी आ स्लाइड अच्छी तार डिटेल्स को लिखाई जी बुझेदेली पार्टा ये हूँ जे आमे आम एंगल रू बुझा दरकार मो घर एंगल रू मो स्कूल एंगल रू कि मो हस्बैंड रो चाकरी जोटी कर से एंगल रू एई सब जिनसडा देखा पड़े सो एटा गोटे गोटे पॉइंट पर्यंत दिस इज फ्रेंडशिप टॉलरेबल गोटे परसेंट जतले भाविला दिस इज बैड यू आर गन तेणु करी गोटे रिक्वेस्ट करी any such problem is there immediately inform the ICC president a stitching time saves 9 से आगे को बढ़ो refuse shout run away this is what refuse shout scream and run away from the state nobody will touch you गोटे पार्टी करते सेटा नहीं मु नहीं आउ कोता that is necessary जिते जोरे चित्कार कर परिवे सेतलो पूरा कोन कहले से जो आपनकर पूरा एकदम है कि चंडी रूप बढ़िया दौड़िबो देखिले be good friend but those who are perpetrator be strict to them teach them a lesson they don't do that's what I can tell मेल स्टाफ बी केयरफुल मु प्रथम सेपरेट करथली अपन मन को परे कि फीडबैक पाइली जे सर आसी के हमको डिवाइड कर देछन आई एम नॉट अ डिवाइडर यू सिट देयर बट रीड दिस एंड सिट देयर सो डोंट गेट इन ट्रबल थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thank you so very much, sir. The thing is that we go through these, most of it is self-explanatory, and we must realize that this is for the security of ladies working in our institutions, and we need to create a kind of healthy environment where work goes on smoothly. At this point, I would like to sincerely thank our Secretary, sir, Mr. Vigidas, for conducting these programs over and over again. I think before this also once or twice, we did have these seminars on POSH and POSH, and I'm sure about one thing, Mr. Das does not repeat anything unless there is some benefit in it. So therefore, his interest, his initiative that he's taking means that there is something in it, something very important for us to read, to remember, because this is what will come to use of us in time of trouble. So therefore, I would just, on behalf of our secretary, I would like to once again request you to go through these documents, to read them very, very carefully, and they will be a protection for you wherever you go. So as we come to the end of this workshop, we can call it a day and we can go back to the staff room from where we may disperse. Thank you so very much, sir.
Tomorrow we are going to very hard touching to the because I am not very slide report. If you see the film, that feeling of that is for you now for 15 minutes.